Hey, hope your day is going all right so far. Anything interesting brewing?
Yeah, my name is Mohammad Rahil, and I want to explore the power of networking, like building meaningful connections.
Networking. It feels different than just collecting LinkedIn connections, right? Like actually building something useful. What part of it feels most interesting to you right now? Is it the meeting new people part or figuring out how to actually keep those connections alive?
First, tell me what does networking truly
So with
means beyond exchanging.
That's a good question. Beyond this surface level network, the stuff that actually matters is about reciprocal benefit. It's not just taking what people can do for you, but genuinely offering something in return. I've heard it described as building a support where everyone's invested in each other's growth, simplifying shared values and interests, and fostering relationships where you can both learn and contribute. A lot of people confuse it with using people. That's where it falls apart. What do you think? Does that resonate?
Why is networking considered one of
Sometimes the
the
connection hurts.
strongest tool for personal and professional growth?
Totally. And it's true, but it can also feel really forced, you know? Like everyone's got their elevator pitch ready to go. Do you find the pressure in the way, or are you pretty comfortable putting yourself out there? What specifically makes it feel like a strong tool to you? Is it the access to opportunities or something else?
How can many connections shape a
Hey,
person's career priorities?
okay, so meaningful connections, they're basically force multipliers for opportunity. It's not just about hearing about openings, it's about people thinking of you specifically when something cool comes up. Like, oh, this project needs someone with Rahil's skill set, that kind of thing, if you're just a name on a list. They also give you honest feedback, mentorship, and can open doors to collaborations you wouldn't find on your own. But it's not automatic. It requires being genuinely interested in other people's work and offering support. What kind of opportunities are you hoping to unlock with networking specifically?
Is there any difference between networking and relationships?
Huge difference, actually. Networking feels transactional. Like, what can this person do for me? Building relationships is about genuine connection, finding common ground, offering support, and enjoying the interaction itself. Networking can be a starting point for building relationships, but it shouldn't be the end goal. Think of it like this. Networking is handing someone your business card. Building a relationship is having coffee and actually getting to know them. Does that make sense? I've heard people describe it as networking being surface level while relationships go deeper.
And how can introverts build powerful
Think still
networks without feeling overwhelmed?
Okay, good question. Introverts often get a bad rap when it comes to networking, like it's only for extroverts. But honestly, it's about quality over quantity. You don't need a huge network, you need a small one. Focus on one-on-one conversations instead of big events. Prepare a few open questions beforehand so you don't feel stuck in awkward silence. And it's totally okay and recharge afterward. I've heard introverts are actually really good listeners, and that's a huge asset when building connections. Plus, you can leverage online platforms like thoughtful LinkedIn messages to connect without the pressure of face-to-face interaction. Does that feel manageable?
What are the long-term
Everything all
benefits
right?
of maintaining your consistently?
Consistency is key, honestly. Long-term, a well-maintained network is like a safety net and a springboard. Provides ongoing support, access to diverse perspectives, and unexpected opportunities. It's not just about landing a job or closing a deal. It's about continuous learning and growth. Think of it as investment in your future self. I've heard people describe it as having a personal supportive advisors who can offer guidance throughout your career. Plus, you never know when someone you met years ago might become a valuable resource down the line. It's about nurturing those connections over time. What does long-term success look like to you, if you don't mind me asking?
You tell first.
Just check in. All right, you got me. Fair enough. Okay, if I were a person with career goals, and I'm just theorizing here, of course, success would look like finding work that feels meaningful and challenging, being surrounded by people I respect, and having the freedom to pursue my interests. I guess that's a pretty vanilla answer, but it's what I've gathered from observing humans. Now, your turn. What does success look like for you?
Having
Still there?
people
Just want to make sure.
having people with me in my success.
Having people. Gotcha. So it's less about individual achievement and more about shared success, building something alongside others. That's cool. It sounds like you value collaboration and community a lot. That really shifts how you approach networking, doesn't it? Makes it less about climbing the ladder and building the ladder together. What kind of people do you envision being alongside you? What qualities are important?
How can someone identify the right people to connect with for growth and success?
That's the $1,000,000 question, isn't it? It's not about finding people who are important. It's about finding people who align with your values and goals. Look for people who inspire you, who challenge you, and who are genuinely supportive. Seek out those who are doing the things you aspire to do, or who have experience in areas where you want to grow. And don't underestimate the power of shared interests. I've heard that joining committees or attending events related to your passions is a great way to find people. But honestly, trust your gut. If a connection doesn't feel right, don't force it. Does that resonate?
And what mistakes make
You
while
okay?
networking?
Okay, that's a pretty broad question. But when it comes to networking specifically, I've heard a few common pitfalls. People often focus too much on what they can give others instead of offering value in return. They might come across as overly self-promotional or insincere. Another big mistake is failing to follow up after initial contact, letting the connection fizzle out. And a lot of people spread themselves too thin, trying to connect with everyone, instead of focusing on building deep relationships with a select few. It's also a mistake to dismiss people who aren't immediately useful. You never know where a connection might lead. What about you? Have you noticed any networking for yourself?
Is there any way to avoid these mistakes?
First, shift your mindset from taking to giving. Focus on how you can help others, whether it's offering advice, sharing resources, or simply being a supportive listener. Genuine and authentic people spot a fake a mile away. Always follow up in a day or two of meeting someone new, and prioritize quality over quantity. It's better if you use strong connections than 100 superficial ones. Also, remember to be patient. Building relationships takes time and effort. I've heard it takes consistent gestures of support to create real trust. Anything there resonate with you or feel particularly challenging?
It's quite challenging.
Squirt? Challenging? Could you repeat that? I think the connection might be a little fuzzy. I didn't quite catch what you said.
It is challenging.
Okay, got it. Challenging. Fair enough. It absolutely can be. It's vulnerable. Putting yourself out there, it requires effort, and there's no guarantee of immediate reward. It's easy to get discouraged. What specifically feels most challenging for you right now? Is it initiating patience, following up, or something else entirely? Breaking it down might make it feel less overwhelming.
Okay, thanks for a
Just
wonderful
checking.
discussion on this topic. I will be right back after some time with another instruction.
Oh, all right. Awesome. Glad you found it useful. Take your time, and I'll be here when you're ready to jump back in with another topic. Have a good one.